Let's look at an equation where we solve an equation with variables on both sides. In this situation, I only see an x, so I know I'm solving for x. So the first thing I'm going to do is simplify if possible. So I will distribute this 5 into the parentheses. That will give me a 5x minus 40, okay? And then everything else comes down. Minus 8 equals negative 3x plus 8. All right, now we need to combine like terms. I see I have a minus 40 here, and I'm taking away 8 over here. So in total, I'm taking away 48 from this side. So it's 5x take away 48, and that's equal to 3x plus 8. So again, the 5x came down, the negative 3x came down, and the plus 8 came down as well. So now I see that I have variables on both sides. I also have constants on both sides. So we need to manipulate the terms on each side in order to get variables to one side and constants to the other side. I'm going to start with my variables. I'm going to add 3 x's. I didn't just add 3, I added 3 x's. Okay? I was taking away 3 x's from the right side. So I need to add 3 x's to cancel it out, right? Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So negative 3 x's plus 3 x's is 0. I'm not going to subtract it from the left. Because I added it on the right, I'm going to also add it on the left. 5x plus 3x is 8x. So now I have 8x, and everything else trickles down. You'll notice now I have variables on the left, but I also have constants there. So we want to do something that will move our constants to the other side of the equation. Well, currently we are subtracting 48 from the left. So to get rid of that, we are going to use the inverse operation of addition. We'll add 48. We will add 48. Those will cancel out, and we'll get 8x is equal to 56. Now our final step in the solving process is to isolate the variable, which means we need to divide by the coefficient of x. So what is attached to x? It is an 8, so we will divide by 8. We will divide by 8. Those cancel out. We're left with just x, and 56 divided by 8 is 7. Now again, make sure you check your work in the original problem. So wherever I see an x, I'll replace it with a 7. So in my calculator, I would do 5 parentheses 7 minus 8, close parentheses, minus 8. Now in the parentheses, 7 minus 8 is a negative 1. And so 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. And negative 5 take away 8 is, I believe, negative 13. That's what I would get on the left. Now I'm going to check on the right. Well, negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. If I add 8 to negative 21, I get negative 13. So I have negative 13 on both sides, and it checks out. So in my calculator, I would have substituted in a 7 for x, and when I did so, I would have gotten negative 13 on the left. I would have gotten negative 13 on the right, so it checks out. That's my checking step.